Good. What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. One family, one love, one heart. That's the message. In this video, I want to talk about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. And actually, at the end of the video, I'll give you a good method, like a really good method, okay? First thing first, what is reprogramming the subconscious mind? Quickly speaking, you have two minds, for lack of better terms. You have the conscious mind and you have the subconscious mind. So when you walk, you don't think about walking. Your subconscious mind is doing the walking. You don't think about like the muscles that have to fire, the neurons that have to fire to walk. You just walk. Most of the walking process is just subconscious. With your conscious mind, you can determine which direction you want to walk. So you want to walk straight, you want to walk right, you want to walk left. Now, understanding that 95 to 98% of your thinking habits and just about everything you do in your life has to do with your subconscious mind, meaning it's out of your conscious control unless you deliberately and consciously, using your conscious mind, reprogram your subconscious mind by getting in a deep state where you can access subconscious and change it however you want. Okay? So, personal example. I grew up and I was generally speaking shy. Generally speaking, I was not someone that was comfortable talking to a camera and comfortable with public speaking and just comfortable with talking to people. I was not, generally speaking, that type of person. And the reason is because I've gone through some childhood experiences as I was growing up that led me to have a lot of insecurities, a lot of shyness. Like one of my insecurities while growing up, and it really bothered me for a long time, is I was like shorter than most people around me. Okay, always since like grade 1, still am. Okay, I'm like 5'6", so I'm like on the shorter end, at least here where I live in Canada, right? So I would like be called short, and like people would not necessarily make fun of me, but I would just hear it from everyone, right? Like I would see all my peers growing up and like they're taller and I'm still the same height, and I would feel insecure, right? Like you guys know, some of you guys are teenagers, it's a very sensitive age. So that was one insecurity out of many, actually. I grew up with a lot of insecurities. I did not grow up in an environment that was conductive to positive thinking and positive habits. I just did not. And so for a long period of my time, I suffered from low self-esteem, anxiety, a lot of insecurities, man. The high thing was just one thing. A lot of insecurities. You might look at me now and be like, you don't look like it, you don't seem like it. I'll tell you what, the reason why I radiate a lot of confidence now is because I suffered from low self-esteem for a long period of time. They say the more you suck at something, the more potential you have to be great in it, because if you're really shitty in something in your life, you're gonna go above and beyond to get better at it, and then you take it to the next level, right? So it could be something. So if you want to change, for example, you feel like you're shy, you have social anxiety, you can't talk to people, you can't speak up, you can change it by digging deep into your subconscious mind and building a new image in your mind of this new person, you talking to people, being friendly, being extroverted, being confident, being a good speaker, etc., etc., etc. And you can program it. You're like a computer, right? And you can program yourself to do just about anything. Seriously, like just about anything. All right? So, say another thing. Say you want to program yourself for love. So you have been in a few relationships, but you haven't really experienced that love. Again, you can go deep inside of you, in your subconscious mind, reprogram yourself, and start to see yourself in a love-filled romantic relationship. Okay, so now we talked about this. How do we go on about reprogramming the subconscious mind? There are many methods. And I've tried many, I still try more. I've tried talking to myself in the mirror, which is beautiful. I tried just meditation, visualization, binaural beats, hypnosis, etc., etc., etc. And for me personally, right, there's no right way, there's no one way to do something. I found that binaural beats, getting yourself in a hypnotic state of mind using binaural beats, and then visualizing the type of person you want to become, the type of thing you want to accomplish, in my own experience, that has been the fastest, quickest, most accelerated way to reprogram my subconscious mind. So this is how you would do it. In my next video, right, so I'm posting this one, and then the next video, which hopefully will be the day after, I'm going to post a binaural beat 33 minutes long that I've created myself, I've put together, so you can use it. So it's the next video tomorrow to do what I'm about to tell you to do. I'll give you the instructions now. Of course, go on YouTube. There are lots of beautiful, wonderful binaural beats, meditations and visualizations that you can do. Try to use binaural beats. I talked about binaural beats in a past video. I'll talk about them again quickly. You put two frequencies here, for example, 200 hertz, 205 hertz. They both go into your brain, cancel out. You have 5 hertz, which is a theta state. A theta state, which puts you in a relaxed, meditative state where you can access a lot of your subconscious, reprogram it, do whatever you want with it. Okay? So, again, next video, I'll post it. In the meantime, or at any time, just go look up. There are tons of beautiful binaural beat videos on YouTube. Okay? So, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get yourself in a room, preferably in darkness, preferably like if you either turn off the blinds or even at night. I like to do my visualizations at night. Go in a room, quiet, calm, close your door, clear up your time for the next 40 minutes, okay? Just nothing, turn off your phone. If you're using your phone, put it on flight mode or something, or if you're using it to access the binaural beats, that's fine. Just make sure you're putting everything aside. Alright, so put on the binaural beats, okay, and if whatever binaural beats you're gonna use for the first 15 minutes, alright, this is what you should be doing. You should not be visualizing, you should not be trying to rewire your subconscious, you should not be trying to do anything actually. What you should be trying to do in those first 15 minutes is simply get in a deep meditative state. Now, you can use two things to help you get in that deep meditative state. One, the binaural beat. Two, your breathing. So, you have the binaural beats on, right? And you're breathing like this. So you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you're gonna have the binaural beats on, right? Binaural beats, for them to work, you need to have them in both ears, alright? And you're gonna breathe for 15 minutes like this. Breathing through your nose, letting out totally of the breath through your mouth for 15 minutes. And you will see, and focus as you're breathing, focus on your breathing and focus on the sound that's going into your ears. Now, if you're focused enough and you do this properly, and if you don't have much experience with meditation, it'll take you a little bit of time to get there, but the binaural beats get you there so fast, so quick. In about 10 to 15 minutes, I say 15 minutes just to get in a deep meditative state, you're gonna see something happen. You're gonna see your body go to sleep. You're gonna just see like your body go to sleep. It's gonna get heavier, but your mind is still awake. You see that, and that's where the magic happens, because that's when you can go in now and fix whatever you need to fix. Change whatever you need to change, create new patterns and change old ones. Okay, it's in that mental state, in that deep meditative mental state, that the magic happens, that the juju happens. Okay, now after 15 minutes, about 15 minutes, and you should be in a timeless state at this point. Time should not even exist because you're just so in deep and meditative state. Your body's sleeping, it's heavier. Okay, sorry, I just forgot to say something. Before you even begin the meditation, set an intent. What is your purpose for this visualization session / reprogramming your subconscious? So let's say for argument's sake, for example here, that you want to be a more confident person who speaks up. Let's say you want to be a public speaker, for example, or you want to speak up, you want to be more confident, you want to be able to talk to people, more social, but right now you're shy, you're introverted. So set the intention. That's my intention before even beginning the meditation. So you're meditating, use your breathing and your binaural beats for 15 minutes. Now it is time for you to start visualizing the new self, the new version of you that you want to manifest, that you want to see happen, that you want to become. So let your imaginations run wild at that point, and you will be in a mental state where you will have absolute freedom to imagine, and you will feel it to be just as real as if it was happening right now, like in the physical world, because you're in that deep meditative state. So you visualize yourself, for example, standing in a room and doing some sort of a presentation, talking about something you're passionate about, and you will visualize the other people really, really intrigued and really interested in you. Run it all in your head. It will feel every bit as real as if you were actually doing the presentation. And I tell you this from experience, because if something sometimes seems so difficult to me or impossible, I'll be like, okay, let's go into the simulator. I call this a simulator. I close my door, do the exact same things I just told you guys, and I start visualizing. And this is exactly what I've done before starting YouTube channel. I felt like I wanted to do YouTube. It was a calling in my heart, and I started to visualize every single day. I started to visualize myself being very confident in the videos, very coherent, very good at delivering the message, very passionate, and before you know it, that's what I've become. Okay? So yeah, start to visualize different scenarios. Let your mind run wild. Go in another scenario where you're in the gym and you're working out, and then like in between sets you're talking to people and like you're having a good time, and you're motivating people, and like you're laughing, and like everything's cool, right? Visualize yourself in that mental state, the type of person exactly you want to become. Do the visualization between 15 and 20 minutes, right? So the meditation part, just focusing on your breathing through your nose, out through your mouth, takes about 15 minutes. And then for the next 15 to 20 minutes, that's when you do your visualization, all right? You let your mind run wild. If, let's say, for example, you want to visualize or you want to reprogram, let's say you smoke, for example, and you want to reprogram your subconscious mind not to smoke, because now smoking is a subconscious thing. You know, you just want to smoke. Then you go in for those 15 minutes and run affirmations through your head. You know, you can do visualization. Affirmations are a combination of both. So you can do something like, and always speak in the present. Don't say, if let's say you want to quit smoking, don't say I will quit smoking. No, say I am now smoke free, or I no longer smoke cigarettes, or I am free of my addiction. Yeah, I am free of my addiction to cigarettes. I am free of my addictions to cigarette. And just say it in your mind. Don't say it out loud, because you want to keep in that calm, deep meditative mental state. Just say it in your mind. I am now free of smoking cigarettes. I am now free of my addictions to smoking cigarettes. I am now free, and start to say it and feel the emotions of it, because you're going to feel some joy, happiness, freedom, liberation, right? You could do just about anything. Once you get in that state, mental state, you are literally the hacker, right? If reality is information based, where everything is information, everything is code, you're just hacking. You're just a hacker. You can do anything. You can do absolutely anything. Use combination of visualization and affirmations. Pick the intention. Pick 1 to 2 intentions before going into the meditation and the visualization and the hypnosis. It's a form of hypnosis, right? And you can do just about anything. Say another scenario, you want to have a really beautiful, sexy, romantic relationship. Then start to visualize it. You know, start to see yourself like holding the girl's hand, or if you're a girl and you have, start seeing yourself like holding your boyfriend's hand, and feel the love and feel the joy and feel the happiness of being together with this person. Just feel the love, run through the scenarios. And the whole point of doing these things, guys, is to get you in a new mental state, is to get you to see life differently. All right, don't get attached to exactly how it should happen. Like if you're visualizing something, don't get attached what will happen as you do this on a daily basis, you reprogram your subconscious mind, you start to see yourself in a new way, in a new light, is you will get in this new state of mind, in this new vibration. And by the law of attraction, the unfailing law of attraction, you attract who you are. Essentially, you are becoming love. Essentially, you are becoming smoke-free. Essentially, you're becoming confident. You're becoming strong in the moment, right? By just simply visualizing these things and going into your subconscious mind and reprogramming it, and you will attract more of it. You understand? You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. This is the point of this this way of reprogramming your subconscious mind, right? You will start, if you do this every single day, you pick one intention and you do it for 21 days, you will feel hugely different as a person 21 days after. Now keep doing this for as long as you feel like you need to, until it just becomes second nature, right? Again, personal example, because it's easy for me to demonstrate to you guys. It is second nature for me now to talk to a camera and to do public speaking and just talk to a bunch of people and radiate confidence, because I've done the visualization and the reprogramming for so long that it became me. You see? You want to become that thing. Alright? And then weird things will start to happen. You'll start to attract the right people, the right events. Things will happen. Things will align. And it's beautiful, man. We're all hackers. We're all magicians. And it is an absolute waste for us not to use our magician abilities, our psychic abilities, because we're far greater than our physical body. And we're far greater than what anybody told us, all the negative bullshit that we've all been subjected to. Let's face it, most of the people around the world have been parented shitty because their parents, not their fault, they've been also parented shitty, and blah 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 blah. It goes on and on and on. This shitty parenting paradigm and cycle, vicious cycle, and as a result we have most people in the world, a vast majority, 98 to 100%, in between that. That's what Napoleon Hill says. Of people walking around feeling low self-esteem, feeling anxious, feeling like they're not good enough, they're not worthy enough. Okay? We gotta change that, guys, because we're magicians. We're far greater than our physical body. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And if you only know how powerful the soul is, because you're part of God, you're part of everything, and that is beautiful. So by recognizing that and using your abilities, because we have, oh my God, the soul has so many abilities and resources within. And this is one of those things. The ability to go in your human vehicle, your body, your subconscious mind, your mind, and reprogramming it in whichever way aligns with your soul, whichever way aligns with your values, etc. Alright, so give this a shot. In my next video, so tomorrow, I'm going to post this whenever I post it, and then the next day I'll post a 33-minute binaural beat recording that I created, I put together, right? If not, just go ahead on YouTube right now. There's a lot of beautiful binaural beats. Just look up binaural beats visualization or binaural beat relaxing something and try it. Again, to recap quickly, set the intention. What do you want to reprogram? What do you want to rewire? Put on binaural beats in a calm, relaxed setting, preferably dark. 15 minutes of meditation, breathing meditation as you have the binaural beats in, breathing through your nose, breathing out of your mouth, and then after that, after the 15 minutes, approximately, these are all approximations, do your reprogramming, your affirmations, your visualization, whatever intent you have set in the beginning before you started, and run through it for 15 to 20 minutes. Do this once or twice a day, do it every day, right? Do it every day. Guarantee you will feel something different. You'll feel different right away. But if you do this every day, whatever your intention, whatever thing is you want to become, whatever it is you're trying to do, you'll become it. Alright? I hope that helps you guys. We're all magicians, we're all beautiful, we're all great, we're all love, we're all light, we're all fucking beautiful, guys. Alright? And we're all magicians, and we all have psychic abilities, we all have so many things. Alright? So let's put these things into use and share them with other people as well. Alright? That's it. No advertisement for today, just love. That's it. You guys know the message. One heart, one family, one love. But as always, don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.